Cherry! Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day today. As for me, I've mostly just been, honestly, kind of been lazy this day. I'm still not 100%, but, well, getting better. That's what matters. Hoi hoi, Viridian! Welcome. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Also, good news. Over in Arknight's Endfield, I finally got Mifu. Took me getting to literal hard pity, but I got her. I swear, my Arknight's gacha luck has just been utterly terrible lately. Oh well, that's just what it's gonna be. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. Yep, exactly. Now, other than that, not much has really gone on in my life. Just the usual things. Getting into the swing of things. And hello, Scar. Hello. I've also just double-checked a few things with finances and trying my best to keep myself above water. Bit difficult at the moment, but I have family support, so things aren't too bad, at least not yet. Now, with that being said, let's get to the main meat of this stream. Okay, we're going to be heading to Mondstaft in a few moments, although the Twitch people might have to deal with some ads. Sorry about that. I just don't understand Twitch sometimes. But we're going to check out Lohen and seeing what the storyline for the Knights of Favonius most sane knight is like. I've seen like random images here and there in passing, try to avoid details, but unfortunately some people have no restraint on the internet and don't understand what spoilers are. What are you gonna do? But I at least avoided most of them. Now, unfortunately for Lohen, I can't do any roles for him because, well, Sandrone is coming out next, and I'm getting her. Come hell or high water, my Columbina's getting her robot tsundere waifu. So, without further ado, let's see what Mark is getting up to. Huh. You're actually at work, Varka. That's a first. That is a first. Varka's actually doing his job. Now, oh my god, I have... oh, yeah, no, that's... Now, let's go... Let's see here, quest overview. There it is. Accept quest. Now, go to Mondstaft. You know, I thought we was going to start here in Nordcry, not Mondstaft. Oh, that's egg on my face this time. And so let's go see what is going on with this guy. Maybe it's nothing serious. Maybe it's something super serious. Oh, right in front of the Venti statue. Okay. So let's see. That is Kaya. Let's try and enter this in the most dramatic way possible. Up. Alright, it was too... I wanted to jump down. Oh, well, close enough.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it? Why is it so lively in here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Windbloom is a while away, and I think we already had a welcome back party.
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person.
Please don't drink all the wine. Don't drink all the wine before you even start.
This is our first award ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
Okay, just some Expeditionary Forces pop. Oh, it's an award ceremony. What is the award for?
Oh? The Honorary Knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you.
I I've been hanging out in Mondstadt a while. No, seriously, this Mondstadt is always my comfort location. I often log out here.
I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes?
Yeah, there's Klee as the Spark Knight. I think Jean is the Spindrift Knight, and I can't remember what your title is.
Take the Grand Master's Boreas, or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins.
Okay, I got Eula and Jean mixed up.
But, in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements.
Like how I'm the honorary knight. You know, technically not a knight, but respected like one.
You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
Well, I mean, I won't say no to extra rewards. Maybe a medal or two? Maybe a horse? Joking. We know horses don't exist in Mondstadt.
Besides, isn't the ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
You might actually have a point there.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm,
And
Lohen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Wait, Ham? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
honestly, I'm surprised. The guy is crazy enough for it. I think, actually, wait, I remember from the trailer, maybe he got recently promoted before they departed.
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and, well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay.
You mean like his tendency to play Mondstadt roulette?
Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company. Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record.
Whose? Mine? Yours? Varka?
The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Diluc.
Ah, right. The Dark Knight hero.
I wonder what face our former captain will make when that happens.
I'm guessing he won't make any face.
I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah. Paimon can't see it.
Yeah, neither can I. It really doesn't sound like how Diluc would look.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lohen will receive?
Paimon, do the thing!
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen... Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight! Right! Punching Bag Knight!
Paimon, those are some of the worst nicknames you've come up with in a while. Your skills are fading.
Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
The Venom Knight?
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
Huh? Yeah, well, what? That does not sound like what I'd imagine Lohen to be like.
Benevolent? How's not even slightly associated with him.
Yep, Paimon gets it. Paimon gets it.
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
I mean, they may not be here for me. They could be here for someone else. You know, you.
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here!
How did you even guess I would be here? Is there something you need from me?
The Grandmaster would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
What? Huh? Okay.
Varka, what important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to slack off, maybe. I mean, maybe he wants to have a drink. I have some good wine on me.
Paimon can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not like he's never serious, so maybe something really has come up.
Let's go see him, just in case.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony.
I will, don't worry. So, Varka wants me to go to the Favonius headquarters.
On me.
Let's see what this is all about.
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps... are you even listening?
Hey, Lohen.
Okay. No objections.
Very clearly not the type of guy that likes award ceremonies or cares over much for them.
Lohen!
Huh? Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster!
Hey, get back here!
Nope.
What is it with you young people these days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
The thing is, you have to remember, Varka, Lohen isn't one for titles. He's the type of guy that enjoys getting into fights and stabbing things.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
That's a good question.
That's not the point.
That is not a good response. Please tell me. I want to know. How much wine did you drink?
Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain.
This could... Yeah, the Knights only have a few consistently competent people. To be fair, they have some very competent people when they put the effort in. Like, they do have some competent people, it's just... they're also very loose as an organization. Varka can do his job fairly well, he's just a party-hard type of guy. We know for a fact that Lohen is probably a very good commander and does the job fairly decently. The issue is that he's also a battle junkie, and mildly terrifying. And Klee is Klee. Kaya, again, he does a good job with intelligence. He's just also the type that also just involves him drinking a lot and going for a good drink. Jean is self-explanatory and honestly needs to do less work.
But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires.
I think Benevolent Knight is a terrible title for him.
You've been back in Mondstaft for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
I get the feeling there's some backstory here.
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
You are avoiding him, aren't you?
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Knowing Lohen, he probably has Gunther write the reports while he goes out to fight stuff.
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain. Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master. So don't go using work as an excuse, you hear?
Yep, your boss's boss says you should go talk to your boss.
Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you, I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
I'm amused Clea's counted as a knight, and I do hope Varka being around doesn't diminish Jean. It's early yet, but him returning is very easy to translate into old characters appearing. Yeah, that is an issue, and I will agree that that's a problem that's going to pop up here and there. But I don't think it's going to be an issue that Jean is suddenly just going to disappear. We have to keep in mind the fact that Varka, despite being competent at his job, is still very much the type of guy who prefers to go drinking with the boys. So the way I sort of imagine it is Jean is going to slot from overworked person taking over from the boss to hyper competent second in command who has to wrangle their boss into actually doing their job. And also, Jean still has her position as the person who sends Clee to solitary confinement.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take? Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
Me?
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
Did you set this up? So is that why you borrowed Varka's name to summon me?
Troubled, I tell you. But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
I see. You lied. Honestly, perfectly fine.
Not at all. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends.
Do you not have any friends? Honorary Knight clearly means the person we don't have to worry about dumping all this stuff on.
And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, alright?
How could I corroborate anything if I am not involved? Like, I only saw the end of the expedition.
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Varka until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you in Nocry either.
Exactly.
Alright, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom.
Okay, what are you going to bribe us with?
The friendship fee. Here, I insist.
What kind of custom is that? And, thank you very much. I'll take that money.
That's a lot of friendship.
Paimon, no! Don't be tempted, Paimon! It's a trap!
I receive an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so why not give it to a friend?
He drives a good argument.
You know, we could always do with another friend, don't you think?
What about those problems you mentioned? Like, our loyalty isn't bought that easily.
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Yeah, setting aside this as we're doing this as a friend or a friendship fee, I'm starting to wonder who this Adorno is.
Adorno, the benevolent knight, captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
I've never heard of him, and it sounds like he didn't go along with the expedition, considering you need us to be there to corroborate things.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor, but in truth, he and I made a pact.
I will say that you kind of get the feeling more of a malevolent knight rather than a benevolent one.
In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away. Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
So, in other words, he wanted you to be less of a, let's be perfectly honest, kind of a fight junkie maniac, and be more of a classical knight.
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval, and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his nagging.
Did he not join the expedition himself?
Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Varka's campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world.
But I'm guessing he's either old, sick, or injured.
If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
Is that so? Then we'll...
Got it, I'll tag along for the ride.
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then, to Dorman Port.
Hey! How much of what you just said was true, huh? You sure you're not out to scam this Adorno guy?
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstaft.
Oh, that's interesting.
Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
It involves Dottore, so not surprised there. That bastard is just causing problems left and right. A Knight's Legacy. Chapter 1. A Knight's Legacy. I have a lot of these sacks of money in my inventory, like okay, like let me see here. Yeah, there's Varka's secret stash of cash, which you can find in his drawer. There's his friendship fee. There's Paimon's food fund. There's a bag of Mora. I can't remember where I got that from, and other stuff. I don't open it because I consider the items in my inventory to be more valuable than, well, just random Mora. I can get plenty of Mora otherwise. Right. So, let's go and see. To Dornman Port. Okay, let me see if I can angle this correctly.
Try to keep up.
Oh, I got that perfect.
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
You haven't jumped into a ditch yet?
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, with how long it's taken you to come see me.
I mean, he's just sort of avoiding you.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
That's a novel way to say hello.
Who are these two?
We're the honorary knight in Paimon. Friends.
My friend, the honorary knight, and her guide, Paimon.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the Storm Terror incident.
In the flesh, sir.
Oh, she didn't just resolve that incident. She helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. She played a part in dealing with all of them.
It, honestly, yeah, I actually did a lot there. Let's see. Wild Hunt, yep, was heavily involved in that nonsense. Doctor, I enjoyed killing him twice, and I enjoy farming his ass to this very day. The Andreas situation was mostly Varka.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition. Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Lohen, I think you might have overdone keeping the information secret.
Lowen, was it your doing?
100%.
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
Well, we killed a lot of things.
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Lohen, I expected you to be better at lying.
Yeah, just like Mora.
And Paimon, as expected, is kind of terrible at it.
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know. For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
You want to kill things and fight, and those fights with you is probably like torture.
Oh, right. The team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
Not what happened.
As for this week's training plan...
Drugging the wine one night in advance. Yeah. It is true in the sense of just technical correctness. So he drugs the wine.
Oh, my stomach! My stomach!
So drug the wine so that they're not in 100% condition, swapping a teammate's ammo.
What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun?
Digging traps at the training ground.
Surely the vice captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on, let's get him!
Yep, that makes sense. Lesson 1. The battle started long before now.
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am.
Cheat, cheat, cheat. This is why my character uses tons of booby traps. Archers by holding an app when punishing them when they miss. Exactly. That's Lohen for you. That's Lohen for you.
Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself.
Not what we were going for.
And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our stronghold.
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
Lohen just wanted to kill stuff. Oh, I get to actually play with him? That's fun. That's fun.
Vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble. And for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
That's the infiltrate camp. Also be... And we'll skill third act. Yes, that's... We do the stealth method of kill everyone. We're just gonna kill everyone.
Struggle all you want. Shh. Nighty night.
Nighty night. Yeah. Vigilance and reconnaissance. Stealth method
There's
of...
a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots.
Oh, there. Much quieter.
If there's no one alive to report it, it's perfectly stealthy. And considering we're in the... where we are, Sandrone probably was dealing with this nonsense fairly regularly, as he just snuck in and killed all her guards.
Haven't you smoked out the...
Enough messing about. Time to wrap this up.
Yep, let's wrap this up and finish them all off.
Ah, those meddling knights. Will they ever stop getting in our way?
People who can't stop yapping about justice really get my goat.
Especially when one of them's launching sneak attacks all day. Why, if he ever falls into my hands, I swear I'll...
Oh, that must...
Use of force authorized.
Struggle all you want.
There. Just launching sneak attacks and taking out Fatui. It's like if you had Batman, or not Batman, if you had an assassin and just stalking your compound.
Just ensuring my friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know?
Sure. You probably became a nightmare for the Fatui.
Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connections at all times and communicate earnestly with my friends.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
Well, he is stretching the truth and technicalities fairly, like just a lot. This is a very technical truth.
Come, let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
Maximum sadism. 3 bottles of salt.
Perhaps another dash of pepper.
5 bottles of pepper.
A sprinkling of spices to finish things off.
Add it all.
Now this is how you grill me.
Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? I thought this was a torture scenario.
Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
Salt.
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement?
That's one way of... That is one way of torturing a person. Say, oh, you want the steak? Or do you want the knife?
You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends. No betrayals. You understand?
He is delightfully psychotic. I love him. And I think I've heard that he is one of the characters that has 2 loving parents and absolutely no trauma in the backstory. He's just like this normally.
So you two, I didn't lie, did I?
You, didn't somehow.
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent knight title thing and get some well-deserved rest, alright?
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nodcry.
Oh yeah, we faced a lot of those.
Someone called the Rahir of Solnari, I believe.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Barca talk about that?
Yeah, like, we took him out in the end, but how did you fight him?
There's nothing to tell.
I beg to differ. We went through a lot of trouble with that guy.
I was with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerir, but not only was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag.
Fair enough. The Rahir Solnari was a ridiculous foe who was able to fight Columbina.
That left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to banish him.
Oh, so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rerir. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Well, Paimon, but again, to be fair.
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough.
don't worry, Lohen. You're still the youngest knight captain, so I'm pretty sure you'll get a lot stronger.
I was slow, weak,
Powerless. Mortal.
Wait, okay, that last one is kind of concerning.
Lohen! Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
He was a sinner who once set his face against the world. Like, yeah, he was juiced up with a lot.
Yeah, in the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
but he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Again, yes, but he got supercharged.
Well, I haven't seen this Rahir of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make. Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Well, yeah, to be perfectly honest, old man, you look like you're... To be charitable, you look like you should only really be doing paperwork. And maybe not even then.
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
Okay. I do think that Lohen is not really a good fit for a benevolent title. He's a good knight, he knows what he's doing, but he's not benevolent.
Dad! The benevolent knight is here! Grandpa Adorno!
He's certainly loved at the very least. Meow. Meow. Kitty. Sorry. Had a moment.
Hey now!
Let's continue.
No rushing, and no snatching. Easy now. Line up properly.
Kids, please, stop bouncing like that. Really, stop. How do you have so much energy?
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go. Today's candy.
Ah, bribing them with candy. Yep, petting the kitty. Oh,
Thanks, Grandpa. Ooh, this is great.
Is this the important work you spoke of?
yeah, I gotta admit, this is cute and it's fun to do with kids, but I don't... I suppose it does make sense that this is the type of knight that you are, but Lohen seems a bit different.
Oh, we're just getting started. Recruit? Try to keep up.
Okay, so you're mostly doing community service and checking in on people, right?
Understood, Captain.
Okay, sweeping, taking care of dogs, finding lost pets. This definitely feels like something that Lohen is not suited for. I feel like he's too much of an introvert. Never seen you this exhausted even after a fight, because he enjoys fighting.
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
I'm an adventurer. I've been doing a lot of nonsense. Back to the life of...
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
Hey, whatever pays the bills. Just whatever pays the bills, to be perfectly honest.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know? Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
Possibly, but the thing is that Lohen doesn't want the title of Benevolent Knight to begin with. He doesn't care about it. And I think this might be a attempt to try and convince Lohen of the value of connections and friendship and and the Benevolent Knight stuff. Because it does feel to me that Lohen has a... He's very good at one part of the job. His training is probably fairly effective. The issue is that he is kind of terrible at community outreach. At least that's my reading on things. True enough, true enough. Yeah, but this is our actual daily routine.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstaft for a while now, but that thing hasn't been easy. Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
And that's what you kind of liked. You liked being in the wild and constant danger.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now you can finally relax.
Paimon, the problem is that for Lohen, relaxation is literally fight, constant danger.
Oh, you think so? Well, personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with any sort of daily routine. It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down.
Oh? That's an interesting way of phrasing it.
So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
So you're the type of person who rather than get stuck in a daily routine, you like being proactive and hunt down problems.
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
Okay, now that is more up Lohen's alley. He is the type of guy that would love to go fight some monsters.
Monsters? What, are the knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years.
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself.
Old man, you are an old man. I don't think you are the best option for patrols.
Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
I suppose it does make sense. You do want to make sure the town is safe.
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time, I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem.
Oh,
right?
piece of cake. Let's do a bit of a genocide.
Sure, let's go.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited.
Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting him to go, oh yes, finally. Okay, sorry. Finally, a chance for some action.
Well, why not? Paimon doesn't get him at all.
He can be, I will admit, it is difficult to read this guy. So where are we going to patrol? Okay, so we're heading towards the Hilly Churl Arena. Interesting choice. I have to get around to fighting that Hilly Churl unique boss enemy there.
Weird? No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late.
Ah, the Dark Knight hero. Hello, D-Luke.
It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch and took care of them already.
D-Luke? What are you doing here?
Being a vigilante superhero.
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon. Lohen.
Why don't you like Lohen, D-Luke? Are you really salty about him taking your title?
Were the monsters here wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
Yes, Paimon, just shout my secret identity to everyone in the world.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left on this battlefield don't match his style.
I'm not familiar with this Dark Knight hero, but he does sound very handsome.
Now this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Lohen, have you been clearing out monsters in the area?
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
To be fair, Lohen, and he is a former knight as well.
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself.
Good excuse. He is very good at his excuses.
As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed, even with the expedition's return?
Huh. Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can. I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, Venerable Benevolent Knight.
Venerable Benevolent Knight, but really, you gotta retire.
Wait, what? Not even Varka gets that much respect from D-Luke.
Paimon, the guy's title is the Benevolent Knight. He probably did a lot of stuff back in his heyday.
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence. If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized. And we old codgers back in Mondstaft wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. Goodbye, traveler. Paimon.
Bye, D-Luke. I know you have bad blood, but please don't take it out on the other Mondstafters. Take it out on the Fatui.
And take care, Benevolent Knight.
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Yeah, can you remind me who these people are?
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Okay, so Ursa is a dragon.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstaft 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might.
Okay, Wait, how many dragons are in Mondstaft? That's the third dragon.
After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, the dragon sank into slumber. However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstaft once again.
Someone probably made it wake up.
With the Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect timing.
Yeah, that is certainly a problem.
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through.
A Harbinger, eh? Wait, was this thing Dottore fault?
That's right. Your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
Okay, I see what happened here. Doctor did an experiment, unleashed the dragon, and then killed it once he was done with it.
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstaft all by themselves.
So someone else was pulling the strings.
Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor. He was the then Inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years.
So what?
Eric.
So what's his relationship with D-Luke?
When D-Luke had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery. It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, D-Luke's father, Crepus, who paid the ultimate price.
Ah, I can see why D-Luke would be upset.
News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights.
And that soured D-Luke two things further. And I think D-Luke was a knight at the time.
If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa. Even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering.
I get the feeling that some of this stuff probably got revealed in the old pre-release comic, the one where they introduced Collei first. But they've all paid the price for their sins now.
We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
Oh, are we using guns? Knives? Poison? I'm not quite sure exactly what happened with the monsters there. My current theory is Lohen, and the reason he was upset was the fact that he knew. Oh, Sucrose, hey.
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easily understood.
Hey, T-Bone! Welcome, T-Bone. How are you doing, my friend?
Hey, Sucrose! Huh? Is this...
Well, okay, to be perfectly honest, haven't been too well the last week or so. My cat passed away on Thursday, so that kind of put me out for a fair bit. I'm getting better, but yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, it was a sad thing, but I've cried the tears. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's get back to happier things.
Ah, Traveler. Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
Well, I'm sure they're in kitty heaven. I have already commissioned an artist to make an image for them. Just a bit of artwork to remember them by.
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories?
Oh, you've used it too?
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence.
Alright, the whole simulation thing that we went through during that previous event. Yep, I remember that bubble as well.
But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
Yep, the Varka event. The one that gave us more information about the Abyss. Once again, I love Genshin, but I do wish they made some of these events permanent so that lore information isn't lost forever. Or at the very least, if they did event reruns.
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alice and the Hexen Circle have different views of things.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess.
Ah, you want to turn it into a holodeck. Honestly, would be fantastic, and for a combat junkie like Lohen, he would love it.
However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
Well, personally, I do want Alice to be playable at some point. I also want her to be a couple banners away, because my stockpile is going to be exhausted getting Sandrone, and after that, I need time to properly restock and get ready for Alice and the rest of, and just in general the upcoming Snezhnaya characters.
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot.
Yeah, they give him something dangerous and he jumps right in.
You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are... Lohen.
Who is this generic boy?
Theodore.
Who are you? You're obviously a more unique NPC, but I can see where they cut things and resize stuff.
Why are you?
I'm sensing backstory.
Yeah. I just happened to come along with Adorno to test this simulation training bubble. I take it you're the scheduled tester?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
I'm the Traveler and this is Paimon.
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and her guide, Paimon.
The honorary knight? I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
Of course. I am a very distinguished individual.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
The way Lohen reacted to him, I'm not quite sure they're friends.
Lohen? Friends?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Paimon wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
Hmm?
No, I actually think he was a genuine friend. There's just some awkwardness, it seems to me.
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of his basic principles. Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be able to patch myself up.
Yes, but usually you wouldn't want the medic to be the one to repair themselves, because if the medic is in pain and injured, that can lead to mistakes. And, well, if you pass out from blood loss, then there'll be no one to help you. Sucrose maybe, but he's not really a medic.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights, too. So...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
All right.
I sense a underlying tinge of resentment and... envy? Yep, that tastes like envy.
doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me. But let's get started, old man.
I am fairly certain there are memories that can hurt you, Lohen.
Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition with the Grand Master.
This is it. This is an elite foe.
Let's fight!
Poke them, and they fall apart.
I met rabbits more fearsome. The clock's putting me to sleep.
Yeah. They call this a secret source automaton? It'd be named for a chunked up toy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
Yeah, this is honestly kind of pathetic, old man. Come on, give me the big guns.
No fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more normal test subject?
No need. Let's continue the test.
Yeah, I need to fight more stuff.
Are you sure? I don't think my memories will yield anything worth fighting against at this point.
Hey, maybe I can help. I fought a bunch of very terrifying stuff.
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes?
I have, but do you really want to fight the Raiden show? Who am I kidding? Of course you do.
Come on, show me the Rahier of Solnari, as you remember him.
What? Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see if I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
Ah, I see. Taking a sip. Lohen, I can taste a bit of... You really don't like the idea of being powerless, do you? Right, then, here's the Rahier of Solnari. Honestly, not what I was expecting.
Be careful!
Test commence.
It's all futile.
No fairy tale ending for you.
Pathetic.
Did you really get that much stronger?
Yeah.
Well, futile. Your turn to feel afraid.
Now where is he? Yeah? You're just a memory. Just a memory.
I won't judge. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Now what? Mortal! Say those words for yourself!
Ow.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Moonlight betrayed.
Bet you weren't ready for this.
Dodge.
This
Lohen.
memory. Are we losing control? Traveler, help me stabilize it.
Yeah, it seems like Lohen is activating. Lohen has some trauma moments. Okay, I can barely see the Rahier of Solnari. Lohen, that's your master. That's your master.
Wake up! Lohen!
Okay, the English voice actor could have put a bit more emotion into that. He just said, "Wake up, Lohen!" Instead, he should have gone more like, "Wake up, Lohen!" in a more commanding voice. That statement. I get the feeling we're going to fight the Rehir of Solnari again later in the quest as a conquer the memory situation.
Mr. Adorno, are you...
I threw out my hip. Oh my god, I broke a hip.
I'm fine. Just threw my back out. Gotta take a break, that's all. But Lohen...
I live! I live!
Wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you? Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
Yep. So... yeah, you were faking that you were better than you were, and question, how much do you actually know? There's no way our little deception fooled you.
Mr. Adorno, are you all right?
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
Is there something up with Lohen?
Well, there's a few things. There are definitely a few things with Lohen that is a bit off, but honestly, I don't know if it is anything special beyond just some emotional moments.
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
I don't think the magic is the problem.
Are you saying the problem lies with Lohen himself?
The boy was obsessed with being able to beat the Rehir of Solnari.
Did the battle with the Rehir of Solnari set him off again?
Set him off? What do you mean by set him off?
Lohen's pursuit of power began long ago.
Oh?
The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power.
Was Lohen one of those experiments?
Lohen nearly became one of their test subjects.
Ah, nearly became one.
Experiments by the Doctor?
Like how he implanted god remains into Kole. Yep, just like Kole.
Fortunately, the Knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act.
So he was almost a kidnapped experimental kid.
They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit and rescued everyone.
But that probably caused a metric ton of trauma.
It's all right. It's over now.
Oh. Oh. The other kid is also there. And I can see how this resulted in Lohen going from a sweet kid to, well, his current self. Although, I don't think his current self is entirely trauma result. But trauma definitely caused something.
I heard about that. That was the incident that saw you gain the title of Benevolent Knight, right? I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out. I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident.
Could it? Oh shit. Oh. Couldn't find the experiment site? That's foreshadowing. We're going to find that thing later. I just know it.
He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
Ah, the battle against Rerir may have made it worse.
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Yeah, I'm not surprised we didn't fool you. I did not think we fooled you at all.
Yeah. Wait.
You saw right through us, didn't you?
I may be getting old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet.
Yeah, plus we're just kind of terrible at lying. We're just terrible liars by our our very nature.
Ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress.
Okay, what's going on here? Why is the internet acting up? 1 second, I need to double check this. Let's see here. Bitrate is normal on this side. Why is Twitch suddenly acting? Okay, Twitch is being weird. 1 second, everyone, just gotta... Okay. Okay, why is it dropping so many frames? I'm not even doing anything.
Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
Why is it dropping so many frames? Let's just continue and... Let's just continue and hopefully it fixes itself.
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this?
Sure, I'll take a look. What's the problem?
Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control.
Yeah. Unless... it's not the obsession, is it? Oh, bloody hell. So, my current theory I might have is... Okay, what... Why is this going so slow? Anyway. Current theory I might have is that something is going on here. I think we might have had some sabotage. Something updating in the background out of nowhere.
However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lohen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
No, it's not the elemental energy we usually encounter, and it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
No, I have no clue. I thought I sensed some familiar power back there, but I can't be certain.
So, you think there's something up with Lohen? He's not messing about with something dangerous, is he?
It's possible, but...
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings. We shouldn't accuse our companions of anything untoward, not without evidence.
You have a point. We've just run into this sort of thing way too many times. Can't be too careful.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Farker's orders. Not my decision.
They agreed to what? What's going on with these two?
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power.
Lohen, are you doing experiments on yourself to give yourself more power?
What if we're exposed?
Oh.
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
Oh. Yep, something's going up here.
That Lohen! He just upped and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
Okay, So, I'm going to be honest, looks like the internet is acting up for some reason. My streaming is giving me very low... It just keeps dropping frames. I don't know what's going on with that. And so I'm going to call this stream a bit early today. A real pity, honestly. Looks like things were going fairly well then. But looks like my internet suddenly decided that nope. Today we're gonna be fucky with you. So with that being said, I'd like to say thank you everyone for coming. I know this was a shorter stream than usual, but that's just how things work out sometimes. And so I'll probably try and get back and stream again sometime tomorrow, not quite sure. But regardless, I just would like to say thanks for coming, everyone. I very much appreciate it, and outside of this tech issue, this was a very fun stream. So, until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And until then, bye-bye.